What's up, everybody? General here, and today we're in for another episode of how to make a netherite chestplate. Let's do that, right? So, guys, what we can do first, right, is we can start with what we needed for our previous iterations, right? Or before we wanted to craft this the netherite armor, we had the diamond, we had the gold, we had the copper. So basically the other versions of the armors, right? The weaker ones. Netherite is actually the last one. So it's a very, at least at the point of making this video, right? So diamond was actually the strongest one before. Now it's netherite. So what did we need to make diamond? What did we need to make gold, right? Of course, we needed iron ore that we had to go underground and mine, right? So then when we come up here, what we needed, of course, was a crafting table right here to be able to craft the old versions, right? So we'd go out here, we needed wood from here, sometimes from there. We'd come back here. Once we've acquired that wood, we'd close the door behind us. We'd then use that wood and we'd do this. Place it there, we get oak planks. With those oak planks, what we're going to be doing, so we're going to be placing it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to get crafting table, which is right here. What you're then going to do is access the crafting table, and then you're going to be doing this, right? So here is an example of something that we've mined, diamond ore, iron ore. And what you needed to do was, of course, you needed to melt that, right? So for example, for diamond here, we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're going to need a furnace. So furnace is first. So furnace would be this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. You get a furnace right there, right? And then what you're going to do is this, right? So you're going to go into your planks. Did we make the crafting table? Yes, we did. So what you're then going to do with that furnace is you're going to have to melt. Okay, it's over here. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to melt it, right? So here we've got coal ore. You melt it. So for example, you put some coal there. So that's actually, you see that fire lit over there? That's actually extracting the diamond out of it, right? If that was gold, we'd extract the gold from the gold rocks, the gold ore. So whatever it is, so iron would extract it from there. So now that it's here, this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to take it, and now that we have him, we start to craft things. So for example, this is how you make the diamond armor, the chestplate. So with this, right, once we've done this, once we've acquired this, we're then going to start making the netherite out of diamond, because that's how you do it, right? So we're now going to need a smithing table. How do we make the smithing table? Like so, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, use your iron ore, 1, 2, our smithing table. Now if we go back here, we have it here. We're going to do this. We're going to need netherite upgrade, right? We're then also going to need our previous iteration of our whatever it is that we're trying to upgrade to netherite. That's that. And finally, guys, once we select this, netherite scraps. Sorry, netherite, where is it? They look the same. Netherite ingots. Guys, we've got our netherite armor. And if we place it right here, I've actually got netherite armor already, so we don't. I don't actually need to place it because I've got it already. But that is how you make your netherite armor or your netherite chestplate. Thank you guys so much for listening to this video. Hopefully you like it. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and most important, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.